So it's the next day. We hung a couple of lights this morning, and my gosh.
Wait, show them our other.
Oh, okay.
Can you see this?
Here, let me spin the camera. So as you can see, all these like normal lights. It's not that we only have half of them turned on. It's that 3/4 of them don't freaking work. So yeah, Jordan unplugged the 3 that we actually hung up this morning, and you can see how dark it is in here. You probably have noticed it before. All these lights are burnt out in here, and our landlord does not want to replace them. So, and it's not the bulbs, it's the ballast. We got bulbs, we put them in, and it doesn't work. So we just hung 3 LEDs off of the 2 posts here, and my goodness, does it make a difference. I mean, everything's nice and bright. And then we've got 4 more to hang. We're gonna do 1 up here. We're gonna do 1 off that bench over there, and then we're gonna put 1 on this rolling cart, which that seat is flipped upside down on because I gotta weld stuff onto the rails for this. And then we're going to hang 1 up here somewhere in this area. So then, you know, lights bright here, have light coming from here, light from there, and we've got the light from there, and then 1 pointing down from there. So it's going to be nice and bright to work in here again.
We'll be buying more too. When we went to Menards up there, they had a really good sale on them, and we asked them, we're like, is there any more in the back? Because we'll take them all. And the guy's like, no, they've been selling fast. So we bought all of them that they had.
Yeah, they were freaking like $13 and change a piece.
Yeah, and I think normally they're like 29 or 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a great deal for what they are, but they were out, so
yeah,
we'll be buying more later.
Yeah, and I've had 1. It's laying up there. I've been using that for like 3 years underneath car hoods and stuff, and it works awesome. So as soon as we saw that these were on sale, I was like, dude, we got to buy these, put them in the shop, because we're not replacing ballasts in there because, well, it's not our property. So
on subject now. Yesterday, Christian and I went and wasted a lot of time going to look at that 36.
Continue on.
So we went and looked at that 36 Chevy yesterday. It was a good car, but neither of us were really overwhelmed. Like, wow, this is the car. It was cool. It needed a lot for what we wanted. I mean, I think
he was asking running driving price for the car, and it needed a head gasket. Hadn't ran in a year and a half. Like, the wheelbase is weird. I remember saying that last night.
Yeah.
Like, super weird. Like, looks definitely like somebody put it on a different chassis that was longer because the front tires were moved way far forward.
And the
super
rears
weird.
Were just a tiny bit off.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
half
not
inch,
like the
3/4
body was
inch.
scooted or anything. It was wrong.
Yeah.
Plus, at the end of the day, it's original driveline, suspension, steering, brakes, everything. So it's like basically you're buying it for the body. The body was straight, but it still needed work. So at the asking price of $8,000, it wasn't there.
No.
Spotted a 35 Chevy 310 coupe down in Oklahoma that has Mustang 2 front, Willwood disc brakes, Corvette rear end.
Yeah.
And it's mostly complete. The only thing that's missing is the rear. We call it a roll pan, tail pan, trunk extension, whatever you want to call it. It's just that one piece that's missing. We had them down to a very fair price. So probably going to buy that. We're working on that deal, but that can't be till next week. But finally, one of the guys got back a hold of Christian today.
Yeah, about freaking time. We've been trying to get a hold of this person for
3 days?
at least, and I've messaged them before in the past, and it took forever for them to get back to me.
Finally got a phone number and
So
called him.
it's a 39 Ford. This is a 38. It's the same thing. It's a Tudor sedan, just like this one. Supposedly, guy says it's a rust-free car. Original flathead V8. You know, all the drivetrains there. Complete car.
With title.
Yeah, with title. And
He said it runs bottle fed. It
Yeah.
has new master cylinder, new wheel cylinders.
Yeah.
It sounds like something we'll get back in probably a matter of a couple days, have it driving, and if it's as straight as he's claiming it is, in the pictures it did look straight.
Yeah.
We'll probably
Looks
hit it
super
with
nice.
a quick paint job, and it should be a good one to kind of just go out to maybe one of you guys and fund one of our future builds.
right, you know, and then
So-
Jordan for the year can cruise with me in my 38
For the week.
for the year.
The week.
All right, fair enough.
Because then I'm going to get 35 and build that, and that's going to be my cruiser.
Yeah.
So at least it gets us something. But what we're going to do now is get truck and trailer all loaded back up because, no, we didn't hook up last night. We're good. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
It's
Just got to
3.5
go out and fire up
hours
the truck.
one way. I gotta go back and get cash again. And then
3.5 hours one way. Kind of sucks.
More driving.
Yeah.
And we really have to like, this kind of sucks because tomorrow we have a customer car coming in and that's still up there.
Yeah. So we're gonna go get this car and then we're gonna have to come back and finish these two up. I was gonna continue doing seats for this, but then we ran out of welding wire, so we ran and got welding wire this morning.
It's been
and then
day.
Yeah, Jordan's
Really,
been working on this
all
thing.
All we need is
You got to put your rear brakes and tires and
back on,
wheels
and then just the exhaust, and I think this can come down.
Yeah, that can go down and out.
Yeah.
Tighten the steering.
I did.
Okay.
Tighten the steering. We've got a whiteboard on the other side where we keep track of all our stuff, which I think everything's done except for the firewall.
Right. Yeah.
But it can go out for now, at least to where that CRV can come in tomorrow, and we can work.
Right.
This doesn't even have to move. That can.
Yeah. No, this can sit here, and it does run and drive just fine. So.
Maybe we'll button this stuff up before we get on the road, and then we'll touch base with you guys again.
Nah, let's go.
What we're doing.
I'm sick of waiting. So I'm gonna go fire up the truck, and then we're gonna go. Up in the old 6-Laker. We would take the shop truck, but it doesn't have a radio, and a 3-hour drive is not fun with no radio.
So this is our home. This is where we live now.
Yep. This is it. We're gonna stop at the gas station, throw out all our trash from yesterday. But yeah, if anybody wants a sweet truck, they should really buy this thing. It's only got 146,000 miles on it. It's a 6-speed manual, and it's got like $10,000 worth of work done to it, including a new paint job. Nice. So yeah, but oh geez, fucking Fords and their sticking out steering wheels. But we got the trailer on the back. One of our fenders ripped off last night.
It didn't rip off. One of the bolts came out because whoever did that was janky.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of flopping, so we just
stopped and
broke
ripped.
all the other ones off,
Yeah,
so that we could get off. So we'll fix that another day.
Yeah, but we're gonna hit the road.
So a little update on our trip here. It's snowing.
Yeah, welcome to the Great North. Where let's see, yesterday was it? We were shop doors open, couldn't wear a t-shirt, and now we're in a snowstorm with sunny skies.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but it's snowing.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there's a good looking sunset.
I just want to stack. I think, let's see here, we are still 2 hours away.
Yeah, still got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, well guys, you're quickly learning what it's like to be in our line of work / passion. We are 3.5 hours drive time plus the stopping, gas, all that stuff into this trip. We just got there, and that car is nothing what it was advertised. He had said, oh, you can pour fuel down the carb, it'll run, and blah, 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 blah.
I was missing a whole bunch of parts off the engine. The motor was tight. We had to get a big bar on it to get it to spin. Finally got it to spin. Every single panel on the car was either like ripped or bashed in, and somebody like beat them back out. There was just marks all over everything.
Which we don't know if he got just the perfect. We're actually going to try and get down on this road because we actually found some cars down here that we're going to look at.
Yeah.
Down there.
Let's see here.
There's some cool stuff I'm looking. We don't know if he just got the right angles on the pictures or what, but they did not look like, or it did not look like what it did in the pictures. I don't know if you want to try to use the maps. So wildly disappointed with that because we spent like 4 hours driving yesterday and came up empty-handed, and now here we are 7 hours plus in the day empty-handed. So don't know what the reasoning for all of this is, but we're going to try and look at those cars, and I don't know. I guess
we got a 10-minute drive there, so
keep on trucking. What do you do?
Hopefully they'll be home so we can actually get an eye on them, and hopefully we can work out a deal and they're not complete piles of shit or something. So I don't ever like coming back with an empty trailer, and here we are.
fail at kind of our inspection and all that stuff, but it was junk. So we'll try to get down this place somehow, and once we get there, maybe we can get some footage and find something and touch base with you guys then.